Hello, stars. Welcome back to Rome with Me 23. We are going to have a love read. Hope everybody is doing well and has had a wonderful week. We're fixing to roll over into Monday tomorrow, so it is Sunday. Probably you might be seeing this Sunday evening or Monday. Hope your new week is wonderful as well. Thank you for coming back, stars. And if you're new here, welcome. You're my collective. And you will hear me refer to you as my stars. Shine bright, stars. All right, so we're going to start with some Kipper to see how things are today. Some energy. And these messages may fall right in with the tarot reading or just maybe side messages. Also, please remember, we're all adults here. Take what resonates with your story, apply it to where it needs to be applied, and leave the rest for the other stars. Okay, my information is in the description below. My email is there, and you can contact me about your very own card read. There are ways that you can support the channel and bless me at the same time down in that description as well. If you haven't hit the like button, please do so first. It helps the algorithm and it keeps me inspired. And if you want to see more videos, hit the subscribe button. It's free to subscribe, and you'll know when my new videos come out. How about that? Okay, Kipper. Show me the cards for my stars this evening. Courthouse. First card out. So maybe something very official. There's the second one. Wealthy man. There's a wealthy man up in this courthouse, possibly. And journey. Maybe there has been a long journey through this court system for this wealthy man. Let me see. I'm going to look at that card a little closer. Maybe letters C and M are significant. I'm sorry, not R. C and M. Maybe C and M is significant. There's initials up here in this little window of this wealthy man here. And then I really like it that there is a clock sitting on this table here. Almost like I said, it may have been a long period of time or a long journey, because we got a clock here and then we had the journey too through some maybe some legals have been a long journey maybe for this wealthy man. Numbers 23, 13, and 10. But this man is smiling. I do believe, however, this journey of whatever legals that this wealthy man was going through. I mean, if he looks distinguished and he doesn't look like it got the best of him. And I do believe that that journey will get better. I mean, there's some light in the back behind that train coming through. Again. Initials C and M. I really feel like the initials C and M again in this one too. Oh man, have I ever noticed that? Every single card, CM, CM. So I do believe that initials C and M are very, very, they pertain to this card read. So, ooh, every one of them. Had no idea the Kipper had that on there. Hold on, let me look at this real quick. Stars. I have the little book here for Kipper. Okay, it is the author's initials, but however, that's the first time I have ever realized that they're in every single card, so I still believe that that's significant. All right, let's get back to what we were doing, right? So, a long legal journey that this wealthy man has been through. All right, let's see what the tea has to say. What's the tea this evening for my stars? Too busy winning. Talking shit. This long journey of courthouse and uninterested. Also, you know, even though it was a long journey, I feel like that this man here had benefit from it. Because we have too busy winning here as well. So this person's too busy winning and very uninterested in all the BS that's being, not interested at all in gossip or anything that distracts them from whatever they're doing or what is good in their life. They're just kind of like ignoring whatever BS, like I said, is going on behind them, around them. It doesn't matter. It's just like they're not given any attention at all, almost as if it doesn't even exist, because they are way too busy winning. So whatever this long journey of this courthouse legal's hair for this wealthy man, they're doing just fine. And this wealthy man is definitely strong enough in their mind and in their life and everything else that's going on that they're just blocking all the negativity out, completely uninterested in anything like that. And I really feel like that they recognize it real easily too. So that's why, you know, easily turn their back on things like that. Wow, okay. Let's see what tarot has to say today. Okay, 3 cards for the overall energy influence in my stars love life and the present right now. 3 cards influencing the overall energy. Oh, Wheel of Fortune. You have strength, new beginnings. Things are going in your direction. You got luck. You got great karma and happiness, and destiny is on its good cycle. Let me tell you. Wow. Wealthy man. I feel like that's you guys, stars. Whether you're a man or woman, you have the energy. This talks about completion and a return because the wheel has completely is going around, you know. It's a, yeah, completion, higher levels. It talks about success and, you know, as well as destiny and true will. The Wheel of Fortune in the upright is a great card to get, especially with these surrounding cards here. Man, okay, one more card, or two more cards. We have the Page of Wands in reverse. So this guy kind of gets a little theatrical. He is a bearer of bad news. I feel like, I don't know. He's a little unstable, that's why. So maybe a little superficial with that theatrical stuff. But I feel like it's because it's just some distraction and some depression going there. Okay? That's what that Page of Wands in the reverse is. And then the Four of Cups in reverse. Okay. Let's look at this. Oh, Four Cups in the reverse, it talks about having new possibilities, an enthusiasm for life, and an acceptance. Acceptance for sure, because in the upright, it talks about just turning their back basically on their blessings and their gifts, divine blessings and gifts. But in the reverse now, it talks about kind of like waking up from this depression. Maybe that's what it is. So the Wheel of Fortune is great, going great. This wealthy man over here has had a long journey, and it's panned out for them in because they're the wealthy man. They're too busy winning, and they've turned their back on the negativity and stuff because they are now open up to. You know, I do believe that it's because they were. The Wheel of Fortune is also spinning in their luck because they're now open to, maybe this person has grown in a spiritual way. Okay. And I say that because this is the hand of God, the divine, whatever you believe in, here, handing this cup to this person here sitting underneath this tree. And now this person, because this card is in the upright, is opened up and come out of like their depression, almost as if, you know, like they're seeing things clearly now, and they're like, oh, this is a divine blessing. Almost, you know, so they're coming out of this and they're opening up to this new enthusiasm of life because, you know, they have figured out maybe some new approaches to old problems. So, new approaches to old problems, which means like ways to battle this depression, okay? Ways to battle this instability that they would feel sometimes. Or like, say somebody was feeling like a victim all the time, you know, they have grown into this amazing person on their journey, this cycle that they've been on, this Wheel of Fortune, and are healing or feeling better or seeing things differently. So that's the overall feel. And it's a very lucky time, it feels like. Like this is the upswing. Like we know life is like this roller coaster. So you're going up, 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 up. We hope that the downs aren't like, wah! You know, all the time are going way past, you know, it evens out, you know. And I feel like this person has had their downs because they're definitely going up. I mean, Wheel of Fortune, you know, there you go. Got their negativity repellent on. like I said here. That's why, with this Four of Cups and Page of Wands here too. Like I said, now they're stronger. They've woke up. They can see things. They've been able to battle certain things. They're got their negativity repellent on. This person is just a stronger person, it looks like, for the things that they've been through or the things that they've gone through or had, and probably had to, for growth and everything. But it has done them well. And they are winning. Okay. This person here, what kind of feelings do they have? The person on my star's mind. What kind of feelings? What are their feelings? What are they feeling right now? The Seven of Cups in reverse. So they're feeling very tempted, very lustful, and they're full of desire. They have been distracted, it looks like, but I think that they are feeling more, like I said, focused. They can see new approaches to things. They have enthusiasm for life at the moment. So I do feel like this is good. They're feeling like very much the King of Wands, I feel like. Very action oriented. Um, what is it that they like, that spring fever almost? They're just feeling, that's what I'm getting from that Seven of Cups. What kind of intentions does this person have? The person on my star's mind. Ace of Cups. Totally, totally planning on giving some of that love. See, their love is overflowing, and they are, like I said, they've got desire. They've got, they're feeling, I guess, frisky, spring fever like. They have this unconditional love and all these new feelings coming about within them. They're looking. They also have self-love. This also talks about self-love. Didn't I say that this person here not only is looking and feeling better and wanting to go out there and show you or share this love with you, their overflowing cup of love, but they have done this for themselves as well. Their cup is full. They've been filling their own cup up. And that's that self-love as well. But this does talk about pleasure as well, which kind of goes back here to this lust and desire and temptation. I feel like this person is viewing you in that way, like, that wheel, that wheel of fortune talks about return. This could very well be an ex return, but we'll see. Let's see what kind of actions. Oh, Seven of Pentacles just flew out there. So their actions are to plant these seeds and watch it grow. I mean, they clearly think that the juice is their juice, that the juice is worth the squeeze. Okay, because their intentions are, perseverance. They're planning. They're planting seeds. That's their actions. So, and I can see that being the wealthy man, all this going on. They're too busy winning. But they have all this love, lust, and desire here, and this overflowing cup of love that they've been filling their own cup up, and now they're wanting to share it. And it looks like they're going to start taking action and planting those seeds. They are mastering their, their, they're mastering, I feel like, themselves and their craft, which could be their career that they're working on themselves, and
looking to see what they have to do, the necessities. And they're going to take action in this way. So therefore they're going to start planting those seeds, making that first contact, things like that. That's what that Seven of Pentacles is representing. How are you feeling, stars? You're feeling like the Queen of Pentacles in reverse. You're undecided about this. Maybe there was a past here between you two. I did say that this Wheel of Fortune talks about a return. This cycle is that return cycle. You're a little moody. You're not quite sure about what's going on. It looks like definitely undecided. You're thinking, would I be foolish to take this on again? Because you're looking at it in a very real world way, like, is this going to benefit me? I don't want to sacrifice too much to see what's going on and then be looked at as being foolish, or so you're just kind of, I don't know yet. Okay, let's see what kind of challenges are here. Challenge is the King of Wands in reverse. So the challenge here is being stubborn and controlling and ruthless, opinionated. Maybe some arguing is what I see. So I feel like this could definitely be an X for the challenge to be the King of Wands in reverse, because that talks about almost maybe not wanting to give in, that stubbornness, What's the potential outcome? Let's see. Let's pull another one. I need to know more about this. The Eight of Wands. That's movement quickly. So there's definitely going to, like I said, going to be some sort of contact here. Those seeds being planted for sure, because this talks about something's going to happen quickly. Those wands are speeding through the air, and those are action oriented. Each one of these is something, maybe a message, maybe a text, maybe an email, maybe something, but this is communication quickly. Lots of action going on here, back and forth even. So that could be the argumentiveness that I see. It talks about being bold and making quick decisions. So maybe you're kind of undecided, but you may feel rushed when this starts happening to making decisions. So that could be why you're in the Queen of Pentacles in reverse, like I was saying. Okay, what kind of advice do we have here? Page of Swords. Watch and see what happens. That's the advice. You're being told to just watch and see how it plays out. Take your time. Think before you act. So being in the Queen of Pentacles in reverse is being, you should definitely take your time. Don't be foolish. Like I'd said, keep an eye and watch what's going on. Actions speak louder, right, than words. That could be very well why here we have this King of Wands in reverse and then the Eight of Wands to back it up right there. And the challenges and the potential outcome is you're going to watch this person's actions in order before you decide. I think it's going to, I don't think it's going to bother this person that much that you are taking your time because they know that that takes time. That's why that we got the 7 of Pentacles here. This is a very slow moving card. So it's not going to be a big surprise that you don't decide in 2 seconds on what's going on to this person. They know they've got to plant those seeds, even though there's lots of communication here and unsure thoughts and things. You got that under control. And the Page of Swords just says watch and see. Really, it does. You're curious. And it also talks about being very talkative, which to follow the 8 of Wands is lots of talking is going to be happening. There's going to be a lot of communication back and forth. So this does look like somebody that is familiar to you from your past that you're going to be communicating with. That's what it looks like to me. Okay. All right. Wow. Stars. Let's see. It's a pretty good read there. We are going to pull I want to pull some message cards. Since there's going to be all this talking and decisions, and it looks like, because there's a return here, uh, there's definitely a return here with the Wheel of Fortune. Let's see what you guys may be saying to each other. I'm going to pull a few of these, and not necessarily that you're saying this to that person or that person wants to say these things to you, but either or, these messages, just like all the others, you apply them to where they need to be and who they need to be applied to, okay? So let's see what kind of messages we have between you guys. What would you guys say to each other? What are you going to be saying to each other is what it looks like here. What kind of discussions are we going to have here that we're waiting to see what happens? Manifest. Yeah, I see this wealthy man here definitely manifesting this. You could have very well manifested this, though, too, Queen of Pentacles. So maybe you both could be manifesting this conversation, this return, this that I see here. This desire for love and new feelings and planting these seeds. See what else we got. What else do we got for my stars? Playful. Could be some playful conversations. How about that? Maybe that temptation is a little playful there, right? All them, that Ace of Cups and 8 of Wands there. A little playfulness never hurts. And reunion. Oh, that's right. I knew that was coming. So those are the messages that we have that you guys may be saying to each other or that pertain to this read for you stars. Looks like we have an ex returning who has done some work. They've been through it. They have, they're coming back a different person, it seems like, and their mind is set on you in, sharing their love, They're wanting to plant seeds with you. I think you're a little, not sure at first, and that you're going to definitely step back and watch and see what happens. I don't see no hastiness here at all, and I just see winning here on both sides of the this read. Winning, winning, winning for both of you. How about that? I'm going to pull some letter tiles. So these could be either initials of first and last name, but I will try to spell some words. We got F, U, and Q. We all know what that could spell. F, U, and Q. So those could be initials, first and last name, or they could just very well mean somebody's saying that word. Okay, let's get some charms. See what kind of messages we might get from the charms. I got a lot of them. My goodness. We got the love letter. I definitely see that here with this Eight of Wands and Ace of Cups. There's going to be some messages that are love letter quality, let me tell you. Ooh, and loyalty we have here as well. We have the dog. Love and loyalty and making a big splash. Pink is also very colorful and playful color of love. Making a big splash there with that pink whale tail. And we got some pink lipstick. Somebody may be feeling frisky in love and wearing their pink lipstick. Makes them feel powerful, possibly. Love that lips. When I put my lipstick on, I'm Superwoman. And then there's protection. So this will have protection over you, stars. You'll be protected. Nice. There you go. That's the evil eye there. Didn't I say that uninterested about those negativity things? Totally letting it like got their blocker on? Yes, you do. How about that? No, that's a pretty good read there. Stars, I hope that you enjoyed this. If you're still here, please hit that like button. I hope you got a good nugget out of this card read. And the last card that I pulled this evening is going to be just for you, stars. Just for you. A little inspiration or some positivity, something to think about. But this card is just for you. Okay. A card for my stars. Oh, passion. Yeah. Probably the one word I missed, but I see that this read is full of it, and this is just for you, stars. Passion. Number 11. Rise, passion, rise up high, inflame my purpose, and reach the sky. For sure. That's for you, stars. Until next time. Bye.